If you guys can hear me, please drop comments and say yes, I can hear you. If you are not able to hear me, just drop comments and let me know. Um, I can see around 10, 19 to 20 people are watching this webinar at this moment. Please drop comments and let me know if you can hear me well. I just need to make sure that I'm audible and then I will start. Please let me know in comments. Great, Gagan. Thanks a lot for confirming. You can hear me. Great. We'll wait for 1 minute and then I'll start. Till then, what you can do, you can download desktop app in your computer. I will drop the links. For Mac, it is hi Trinath, hi Eric. For Windows, I'm just dropping the links. Please click on these links and download the apps. Hi Daniel. Oh great. Hi Daniel. Thanks a lot for joining this webinar. So glad to see you. We'll just play a music and then we'll start. Let's wait for 30 seconds to for other people so that everyone can join and then we'll start. Today what we are going to talk about, today we are going to talk about our Mac app, which is and desktop app, how you can install the both apps in your machine, what you need to do to run some automations. I have Karan who will be joining us, who is like the leading the desktop app, and he will show you how to run Windows app in Windows computer. I'll be showing you everything about Mac. But yeah, we'll go through all the installation process and see how to run the automation on both platforms. Okay, if you guys are here, please drop comments and let me know that you are here. I'll just give a shout out to everyone. Hey Roman, thanks a lot for joining this call. Hi Swanand, thanks a lot for downloading the app. Please download the app. I dropped the comments. I dropped the links already. Please download the app. Just keep it downloaded so that when we start the installation, I can show you how you can install it. We'll be showing both for Windows and for Mac. So just make sure to download the links. You can download from the links I mentioned on the top. We are waiting for 20 more seconds and then we'll start the whole webinar. Till then, just enjoy some music. If you're here, please drop comment and let me know you are here. Until then, if we are not connected on LinkedIn, let's connect on LinkedIn. I'll show you my scan code. Just scan this code. You can see on the screen and connect with me on LinkedIn. So first and foremost thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen and we will see the download process, how we can download the app in Mac, how we can install it and then run some automations, and then we will see Windows app, the whole installation process, running some automations, and then we'll go through all the questions that people will ask in comments, um, and then some tricks and tips on running the apps on desktop, some questions related to multiple accounts, how to run multiple accounts on desktop, why we don't have multi-account feature on desktop at this moment, what works in terms of webhooks, in terms of integrations, why it doesn't work. I will be covering all of that in this webinar. Okay, so let's start. um, yeah, till then you can drop all your questions in comments. We'll be going through all of that at the end of the webinar. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen, and then we'll start the main process. So let's start with a small music, which is okay. Let me share my screen and show you how to. I'll go to my applications, Finder, applications. So first thing that I'm going to do, I need to remove my previously downloaded app. So I'll go to TexAu. If you can see my screen, please drop comments and say yes, because I just need to make sure that you are able to see my screen. So I have already installed TexAu. So what I'm going to do, I will remove it and then install from the start to end the full process. So let's move this to bin. I removed it, and I will clean my bin, make it empty. We have removed the whole app. I had something more. So now let's go to our link and download for Mac, which is going to be go.texau.com/desktop-mac. Click there. It will start downloading the app. So it's downloading. We have a very good speed, so it should complete in just few seconds. Yeah, so it's close to like 180 MBs, which is quite small. Previously we had our desktop app of around like 500 MBs, but we tried to reduce our package size, so now it is 180 MBs thanks to our development team for optimizing our desktop app. Now it will be downloaded in a few seconds, and once it will be downloaded, we are going to see the installation process. If you can see my screen and the download thing, please drop comments and say yes. And if you are facing any problems in terms of audio, video, please let me know. Okay, so now the download process is complete. We have this small warning. I'll be talking about that in a moment, why we see that. So now the installation process is complete. Let's go ahead and go to downloads folder and see where is TexAu. We have TexAu here. Double click on that, and now it is opening, and we have this screen. This will basically in the Mac you need to like move your app to applications folder, right? If you're using Mac OS, just drag this desktop logo and move to applications, right? And then it will take few more seconds to move our whole app to applications. And that should take. Okay, so now I have my app inside my applications folder. Let's go to Finder and go to applications. And this is very important, guys. What you need to do here, a lot of people will see that, okay, TexAu is like showing me some warning, what I need to do, why it is happening. So let me just explain you that very quickly, why we see this warning. So why we see this warning. So on Mac, we have this like Mac system works like that. Any app that you will add on App Store, you need to verify from Apple developers. Like there is a place, Apple developer platform, we need to verify the certificates, all the your code and everything, and then you can deploy your app on Mac App Store, right? And from there you can download the app, automate, update, and all those things will happen from the App Store. Till now we have not verified our app. We are in the process of verifying our app. As soon as that is done, you will be able to download our app from the App Store, update directly from there, and everything will happen right from our right from Mac App Store, right? So that is the reason why that warning shows up. It will be gone in a month or two once we verify the whole process. That process is bit lengthy, so we are just working on that. We need to verify our whole code base. We need to have some signing, like code signing and all those things, some technical stuff. So as soon as those things are done, we will be able to have our app inside the Mac App Store, and everyone can download from there, and that warning will be gone. But for now, to ignore that warning, what you need to do is that go to your Finder and go to Applications, and then from here select TexAu app and right click and then open, right? So when you do this process, then you should not be ideally seeing that warning. If you directly do a double click or try to open that app, you may see a warning, right? But now now the app should open. Yeah, this is the warning that I was talking about. The app has opened, but it says like, hey, TexAu cannot be opened because Apple cannot check it for malicious software. This is totally fine. This is the warning that a lot of people will get even if you download any app from GitHub or maybe like from AWS S3, from Google Cloud. This is a very common warning from Apple side, only because we have not verified the app from Apple development platform, right? We have not done the code signing and all some stuff that Apple requires before you add your app in the Mac App Store. So since we downloaded this app from browser, this is why this warning is shown, which is very common. So just click OK. Okay, and then let's go ahead and try to open it again. And now you will see this option that open. Okay, so just click on open and the app should be opened for you. Now the app has opened. There are two things. One is, since I was logged in previously from the previous app, I'm able to log in directly. I was able to get in directly. But if you are not logged in, then you will see the login screen and just enter your email and password and you will be inside the platform. Let me know in comments if you are able to you were able to download and open the app in your system. Let me just check the comments and then I'll be back with some automations. Okay, Windows app is taking some time. It depends on your internet speed, the size. I'm not sure about the Windows size. I think it should be close to 200 MBs. Once current comes in, he will be able to confirm that. Till now, if you are able to download the Mac app and able to open it, just drop in comments and let me know. Since this webinar, I wanted to like work people with people. So just let me know in comments that you were able to download the app and open it. If someone is following me step by step. So great, thanks Gagan for letting me know about the page working fine. So glad to know that. If someone is able to open it, just drop in comments and let me know that you were able to download and open the Mac app. Till then, if you are on Windows side, just download the app, keep it downloaded. We will see the installation process in a few moments. Now that we have our app opened, let's go ahead and run some automations. Okay, so we have our Mac app here. Let's start with some basic automations and then we will move to the complex automations. Again, a lot of people have asked us that how we can verify that unlimited desktop time is available for me. Okay, so the way to check it is, on cloud you will see it shows like total automation time pending, total execution time pending for you, right, on cloud. Let's just open cloud quickly and see how it shows there. So this is our cloud platform, right? And here you see this time thing that shows like how much time is left for me, right? It shows that I have 27 hours, something like that is pending in my account, and it will reset in 8 hours and 12 minutes, right? But on desktop I don't see that. Why? Because I have unlimited time activated for me. So there is nothing related to time for me on my desktop. Nothing here is there, right? So if someone is watching right now and if you have desktop unlimited time activated for you, you should not see this part here which shows time, okay? And you can run automations for like 24 hours. It does not matter since we do not calculate the time for you. Okay, so this is the way to verify whether you have desktop unlimited active or not. Okay, so just check this part and you should be able to figure out that you have desktop unlimited time or not. Now let's go ahead and run some basic automations and then some complex automations. So I'll start with the basic one, which is website. And here we have this one is like custom spice, this one is custom spice. We cannot run this too. We have Crunchbase, extract pixels. Zero listing is something, a custom automation for one of our enterprise company. Extract HTML from web page, take a website screenshot, company name to domain. Let's try maybe like collect the meta tags. So what this automation will do, this will take the website URL and give us input site URL, website tag, Google site verification, keywords, author, all the Twitter cards, all the OG titles, description, image, and every single thing, right? Very important if you are dealing with a lot of company domains and you want to enrich those domains, find a lot of details about those companies, find title. Based on title you can change, like you can figure out what the company does. So this automation is very important, where we show like we pull all the meta tags so that you can figure out the basics of the website, right? So let's just go ahead. This is what this automation does. To start, let me just drop our own website, which is TexAu.app. Let me just close my Slack. Our team is communicating and we are getting a lot of messages. So yeah, I'll drop my Facebook, not Facebook, my website URL, and I will click on extract meta tags and then we'll start the automation. Okay, just give me a moment. Now you can see me. Yeah, so where are we? Yeah. Now I have added my website URL and now I'll click on extract meta tags. And this should start the automation for me. It says starting collect meta tags, and I just got the notification that meta tags automation is completed. I mean, like, I don't even know when did I start. It just completed in 9 seconds. Let's just see the result, whether it's real or something happened. Oh, we have the results already. So we have site URL, viewport, description, author, Twitter title, Twitter image. This is our image. We have description, Twitter URL, OG title. All these things have been downloaded and pulled for me in just 9 seconds. If you are with me, if you see this is really cool, please let me know in comments. I think in 9 seconds pulling all the meta tags, it's super fast. Are you following me? Hey guys, drop in comments and let me know if this automation is very fast or not, and if you are able to run it, let me know. Okay, so we pulled meta tags from one website in 9 seconds. If you have 100 websites, it will take 900 seconds or something like 1000 seconds, which is close to maybe 1000 seconds. I would say something like 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 minutes, not even more than that. Okay, so we got all the meta tags. Let's go ahead and run some more automations. Let's go to Spice page. This time maybe Twitter followers or YouTube. Now we are on YouTube, so let's extract some YouTube search results. So what I'll do, I'll go to our YouTube. I will open a YouTube channel, or maybe like YouTube search. I will drop some search, maybe like Zapier overview. Okay, because I need to reach out to all these people who are talking about Zapier, and then talk about like TexAu as well. So I'll just pull these results, and then maybe like after this webinar I'll set up a cold campaign for them that, hey, TexAu is like one of the automation tool that you should review. Do you want to make a video? I will onboard you as an affiliate, right? So that is the whole plan. So let's have some filters as well. I want to find only people who are active, so we will add like this year, and maybe features. Let's have like view count, so that I find the right people who have a lot of views. So I got like people who had added like talked about like automation or anything related to Zapier in the last 1 year, and I have got this list, right? These are all my potential. Oh, TexAu is here as well, so good. uh, we have all these people who are talking about marketing automation or Zapier, right? Let's go ahead and copy this URL from here. So we will copy this URL, come back to TexAu, and here it is asking for search link. I will just drop this search link, and in max count I will add maybe like, I only want maybe like 500 something like that video, but for now let's add 50. And then you need to just click on extract results, right? Click on extract results, and this should start the automation for us. It is starting YouTube search extractor. Should take few seconds to get the results. Let's see how long it takes. It will open the YouTube inside, back on the backend side, enter that URL. Oh, we got the results already. So fast. So this is done in just 15 seconds. We have 50 data points of all the YouTubers who are talking about Zapier, workflow automation, anything related to automation. And we got the views, we got the channel names, we got the title, video link, channel link, right? Now what I will do after this, I will go to this 8 channel link. Maybe like right now we are working on automation which is going to take channel link and find the email. That should be available very soon. But for now I will pass this to my team member. What he will do, he will just check the channel link, and then we have a captcha solver. It will find the email, and then we will collect all these emails. I'll prepare a cold email mail, and then maybe like use lemlist or reply.io or maybe like Gmail, and send these people an email that, hey, I see that you are making a video on Zapier. We are building TexAu, which is a growth automation platform. Do you want to work with us? And I would love to have you as an affiliate. You just need to make a video on us, right? A lot of people will say no, a lot of people will say yes, depending on like how their bandwidth or what. Some people will say like, hey, I need maybe like $100 for making this video. We will just say yes, okay, that's fine. Let's work on the video, right? These videos will get a lot of views, and they have a lot of subscribers, so we'll get a lot of TexAu customers from their end. So I hope these two automations were useful, and you found the use of this as well. If you are able to run these automations on your account as well, just drop me a comment and let me know. Hey Somanand, hey Gagan, just let me know in comments. Eric, just let me know in comments that these automations are working for you, and then we'll move to the next step. Everyone who's watching, if you are running these automations, please let me know in comments that it's working and you're able to get the data. Now we will move to some complex automations as well. Till then, let me just check with Karan if everything is, if he's able to join in. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Till then, make sure to run these automations, and if you are facing any problems, drop them in comments. We will run the automations live for everyone and show you like how to run these automations. Just try some more automations and see how it works. If you are facing any problems, we will solve it right now in this live webinar. Okay. Great, Eric. Thanks a lot for confirming that's working for you. I'll be back in 20 seconds. Hey, yes, so Eric, you have some questions regarding automation on Facebook. Once you have your results, hope is it possible always to have your data up to date? For example, new members in a group, new post. Yes, so let me just talk about Facebook groups, how it works. When you extract any members from Facebook group, we always pull the members who joined most recently and then go down from it is always like from most recent to like older ones. So and that is how Facebook shows the data. So it always shows the people who most recently joined, and then people who are like they were active previously and now they are there in the group, right? So uh, and for the new post you can always sort the post that hey, you want to find post with some specific like time. I think we have a time range as well. Let me just check and confirm. So yeah, we had received all our data from YouTube search. Let's talk about Facebook group and Facebook post extractor as well. Let's go to Facebook and we have Facebook post from a Facebook group. Extract members. Let me just find that. We have Facebook post from profile as well. We have extract profiles from Facebook group. Let's just try this automation and see how it works. Um, so this should ideally pull close to 8 to 10,000 members from any Facebook group. So let's open Facebook. If you are on Facebook, feel free to send me a connection request or a friend request. I love to connect with all our TexAu members. Let's go to, yeah, this is very active group related to AppSumo. I need to pull all these members data and then maybe like try to reach out to them in some way or another. So we got the Facebook group URL. I will add the group URL here. Now we need the two cookies, which is CUser and access. What is cookie? It is a small string that Facebook stores in your browser to identify you, right? So basically you don't need to like enter your password every single time, since you have this cookie stored in your browser. If you remove the cookie, then Facebook will ask you to log in, right? So let me just enable TexAu and get the cookies. So CUser, I'll just add CUser and access. I will just copy that, add it here. Now we have added like our cookies. We have added the group URL. You can mention the number of members. At max we can pull up to 10,000 members, but it is up to you. If you want to just try it out, maybe just write 2 and run the automation. So for now, let's close Facebook and here I'll call it 19th April desktop webinar. I will give it a name so that I remember what this automation was all about. I'll mention AppSumo buy sell group and then click on extract members. Now we have added all the data. We have given a good name to our this execution, this specific automation run, because we want to like know that okay, what this data is all about, right? Once you have added all the inputs, click on extract members, and this should start running the automation and try to grab the members. So it is saying that getting members from this group, and then now it will like start pulling the members. Should take like one at max 20 to 1 minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute to pull all the members. Whatever they have, 7,000 or 8,000 members, we will just pull all of those members. Scrape 60, 80, 90. The number is increasing. If you are guys are able to run any automation, just please drop in comments and let me know. If you are facing any problems, we will get the solution right away, right now in this webinar. While this one is running, let's go through questions. Gagan, you said it's working fine for me as I run to fetch results from LinkedIn search and use Spice extract profiles. Great. So great to know. Rahul, is you are asking, do we get the email IDs? No. The whole goal of building TexAu was to automate activities. We cannot extract any data which is hidden on any platform. Since we are not a black hat tool, we are kind of like a gray hat tool. We try to automate activities on different platforms and do some basic stuff. We cannot find emails on Facebook groups. We are working in an automation for Instagram at this moment, which will allow you to find business emails that people have mentioned in their profile. So we should be able to get the business emails from Instagram very soon, which will allow you to find tons of leads from Instagram. For example, like influencers, models, YouTubers, all those people, brand owners, business owners. We should be able to get all their emails from Instagram very soon. So yeah, as you can see in this automation, we have around 120, around like 1120 members pulled already. So this automation is running, should take like 1 or 2 minutes to complete. Till then you can drop all your questions, and I think Karan is here, so he should be showing the Windows app, how to run it, how to install the whole Windows in your Windows OS, and you can ask any question related to Windows in that time. So we have 1300, we have 1530 members. It is pulling all the members. I'll check comments till then. If you have any questions, drop in comments. I'll be happy to answer them right away. And one more thing, tomorrow's webinar we are going to discuss about, let's check the schedule. So what is coming tomorrow? Tomorrow we have automations. Yes, tomorrow we are going to run all the automations related to search. It's going to be really fun webinar. Tomorrow we are going to run all the automations related to tech search, which is going to be Facebook search, which is going to be LinkedIn search, Instagram search, YouTube search. So one by one I'll be showing you how to run every single automation related to search tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow's webinar as well. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get the notifications. Eric, you have a question. Once the extraction is complete, wouldn't it be possible to add near pause and play a resume option to grab the latest one rather than having to do it again and again? What you can do is that you can schedule this automation to run every single week once. So basically what it will do, it will run every single week and bring the new members who are coming in. And I think like this automation does not provide new data, which is kind of like a problematic for us. We should have an option to get only the new data. Once we bring that feature, then it will allow you to pull only the new members who are joining that group. But for now, what you can do is that you can schedule this automation to run once, I mean like a day of the week, and make it like something like maybe every Monday. Just pull these members, all the new members who are coming in, just pull first 100 members. I think that should contain all the new members, right? So just add a limit to like 50 and schedule it to run every single day, every once in a week at maybe like 9:30 p.m. and pull all the members who have joined that group in the last 1 week. And if the group is not that big, then around like 50 members should be like the ideal number, like total people who will join that group, right? So you can limit the number as 50 and schedule it to run once in a week, and you should get the new data all the time. Every week it will run and pull the data. Well, the good news is that we got like all the members. We got all the members. Let me just show you that quickly. Yeah, so in 5 minutes and 22 seconds we have close to 8,000 members data, which is quite nice. Just think of like how you can do this work manually. It will take you like 1 hour, 2 hours if you decide to do this work manually. But let's see the data, what we have, what we got. Let's click on result. Yeah, so we have 50 pages, 50 profiles per page, close to 71 pages. So I think like 71 into 50, we got like close to 4,000 or something like that members. I think when more than that. One page has 100, right? So it got like 1700 profiles in 5 minutes. And what I can do, since all these people are mostly business owners or like they have an agency, what I can do is that I can find these people on LinkedIn. So let's go ahead and run one more automation, which is going to be right from this page. I want to find a LinkedIn profile and find these people on LinkedIn, right? So I'll click on run spice using result and click on LinkedIn, select the automation as like find, and select find a LinkedIn profile, click next, and this is asking me to map the query. So from all these previous columns, I need to map the name which I'm going to pass and get the LinkedIn profiles, right? I'll select the name, which is here, and then it says number of rows to skip from result. I don't want to skip any results. It says process only new results. So if you have already found any profile previously of any of these names, and if you want to ignore them, then you can check this box. But since I'll be like taking this whole set to maybe Google Sheet or somewhere, so I don't want to process. I want to like process all the results. So now I have mapped my query as name. I'll click on find a LinkedIn profile, and this should start the automation for me, right? So let's go to results page, and now I have this automation running here. One profile is found, second profile is found, like super fast. All the automations are being processed. I'll get all the profiles, and what I'll do, I'll send them a message that hey, I found you on this group. I think I'll be happy to connect with you. I'm TexAu founder and all those things, right? So this will like keep running and give me like all the profiles super fast. Like it's quite fast. In just few like seconds we got like 6 profiles already, right? Let's keep it running. Until then, let me just bring in Karan, and then he can show. I'll just give it a pause. And you can pause and unpause, like pause and restart anytime, any automation. This is all about like Mac app. We have not run any recipes. We will have a dedicated webinar on how to run recipes on desktop, on cloud. So stay tuned for that. But this was all about Mac installation and running some automations on Mac. We saw like how to run basic automations, how to run Facebook automations. We are not using proxy on for Mac or for Windows or for LinkedIn or any other platform, because we are running this right in our computer. So it is going to use our own IP address. We are not hitting cloud for anything. So this makes like one of the safest tool out there in this web in automation category, right? Since we are not cloud, we are not extension, we are a dedicated desktop app, and everything happens in your own computer using your own IP address. No platform can say that hey, you tried some automation using this extension or using this platform, right? Everything is happening in your computer, and we are using the same IP address. Okay, so this was all about Mac. Let's see how to run this automation on Windows and how to set up the whole installation process, and step by step, like see how to run some automations on Windows, some small tips and tricks. Um, Till then, I'll just take some more questions. Siddesh is saying, hey, just bought TexAu Awesome tool. What is the limit to send DM on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn? Uh, LinkedIn is for sending DMs on LinkedIn. We have a limit of around 20 DMs every day. Since LinkedIn recently brought a new limit of 100 connection requests per week, and they are also limiting the total messages you can send to people. So we are trying to figure out a specific limit for LinkedIn. For Facebook and Instagram, unfortunately, we are facing a small problem, which is because Facebook and Instagram decided to merge their whole message system in one. That is bringing us some problems. We are not able to send message on Facebook and Instagram. We are still trying to figure that out. Once that will be active and live, then you should be able to send up to 35 to 40 messages on Instagram and on Facebook using our automation every single day. And you can schedule it so that it will send 35 or 40, wait for some time, maybe like next day, then next day it will send again 35 to 40. That is how it will work, right? So in terms of limit, 35 to 40 for Instagram and Facebook, and close to 20 to 25 for LinkedIn. Thank you, Eric, for mentioning that. It's a very good tool. um, Hi Rahul, yes, we are working on resources docs and use cases for all the automations. And one more thing, which is like this webinars, make sure to join this webinar to just get to know some tricks and uses. We are working on a lot of docs and YouTube videos for the whole TexAu community. So once all those videos are live, then you should see all the use cases, what you can do, what are the possibilities, what you can do with the data that you will get from one automation, what you should be doing the next. So we'll be showing all of that in our upcoming videos. Gagan, you are saying that, hey Vikesh, I'm expecting something related to lead generation using different tools and spices within the recipes in upcoming webinars. For sure, I have made a note. We'll do a lot of webinars on these topics. How can you make sure that it brings the right profile on LinkedIn? Yes. So previously, what we were doing, we were pulling 5 results for each search on LinkedIn. But a lot of people say that, hey, like if you bring 5, it is becoming really problematic for us to process that data. Like we want to find email from these profiles, and then we have 5 for each result, and this is very consuming for us. We go to like LinkedIn, get the data, try to find emails of each 5 profiles. So I need 10 profiles, but I'm getting 50, and I'm finding 50 emails, which is like totally, it is messing up with our workflows. So now we decided to do only like the first result of each search. And mostly if businesses are active, since you mostly businesses like business owners are active on LinkedIn, we get to see like the first result. So accuracy is about like 75 to 80%. Okay, if that person is active, they should like show up on the top. Okay. So Swanand has a question. Please explain again advantages of running automation on app versus browser extension. So if you are running this in as a desktop app, then it is using your own IP address, which is basically it is using the browser in your system to run the automations. So it is like just like how you open Chrome or Safari or any browser, enter the URL, visit the pages, see what is happening, and then you close it, right? Just exactly what that is what we do on our backend side. We open a small browser, go to your account, run all the automation, do some random clicks here and there, and then close it, bring the data back to you, right? But if you use the cloud platform or maybe like extension, cloud is going to use our server IP address to run the automation. So obviously LinkedIn or any platform will know that, okay, this is not your IP, this is a different IP address. That's where the VPN part comes in. So we recommend using like proxies and VPN for not VPN but proxies for cloud, so that our server IP address is hidden and people can run automations. But cloud is best for people with multiple team members, multiple accounts, they are managing multiple accounts, so they have like they can get the proxies and use the cloud app, right? It is much more powerful, but it requires some external resources as well. So it is much better for like people with big team members or agency owners or SaaS owners. For single person, if you just want to use TexAu for your own like growth, if you are a freelancer or contractors or a single developer, you can use TexAu for running all the automations in desktop as a desktop app. I'll be coming to all the questions again. We have just 15 minutes left. Let's bring in Karan and see how to do all the automations on Windows. Hey Karan, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi Vikesh, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So so this is Karan's screen. I hope you guys can hear me as well. So Karan is going to download desktop app on Windows and install it, and then we'll see uh, how to run the automations. I hope the screen is clear. If you are not able to see the screen very clearly, just drop in comments and let me know. I think it should be clear and visible to all. Um, but Karan, just brighten your screen a little bit so that things are much more clear. I can see it very well. So yeah, let's go ahead and uh, download and show us like how it works.
So, to download any window, just a second. You can download from our website. This is the TexAu website. You can go to TexAu Desktop app and you can click on download for Windows, download for Mac.
Yeah, so
And,
everyone has links already. Just click on download for Windows or check the links that I mentioned.
okay, I already downloaded this and it's here.
Yeah, once you
I will
downloaded the
double
app,
click.
double click on it and open it so that you can install the start the installation process.
Yeah. So you can also change the drives from here, clicking
So here you don't
browse.
need to do anything. You can change the location if you want, right? And if you don't want to do anything, just click on install. It will start the installation process. Now it is installing the app. Should take like a minute or two depending on like how fast your laptop is or computer is. um, but we recommend like at least having 4 GBs of RAM so that you can run automations and uh, so that your desktop app will not hang. So at least 4 GB of RAM is like very highly recommended. So now it is installing the app. Finished. You can click on finish and it will open the app for you. So this is the desktop app on Windows, and everything is same just like on Mac. Everything is same. No UI changes on Mac or Windows. Both are same. You can see your emails, you can see your account, you can see whether unlimited time is active for you or not. You can do the search, right? And rest all the UI is same. You can just type company and you will see your favorite spices, all spices, right? So Karan, let's go ahead and maybe just run one automations on maybe like something related to something different, maybe website or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. Start with the basic, maybe Twitter followers, um, or maybe company name to domain, right?
Okay. I'll start with the company name to domain first, the very basic spice. This one. So with this you
Yeah, so
can
type
find
any
any
name, maybe
companies.
like Google or whatever. Yeah, IKEA, good one. Um, Find domain, and it will start the automation for you. You get to see the logs and everything here. Click on that. Should take a few seconds to show the like domain.
It's completed.
Automation is completed. Let's see the result. um, you can refresh that
Yeah.
page if you want. Yeah, click on result. So we have the data here, the name, domain, and website, right? Current, you can run some social media automations, any platform that you want. Just select any platform, run one or two or three automations. Show us how it works
So
on
try
Windows.
with, I will try with uh, Twitter Spice. Okay.
Yeah, so adding
Extract
cookies
rights to
there,
the profile.
mentioning the profile URL and the number of likes that you want to find from Twitter profile, and it will pull all the
And just,
likes from this user profile, right? Click on run and see
I
how it
just,
goes.
I just verify if my
I hope everyone is
Twitter.
able to listen to me and see the screen. If you're able to see the screen and my audio is clear, please drop in comment and let me know.
This is my latest.
So right now Karan is like taking the cookie from this from Twitter and adding that on TexAu Desktop app on Windows.
Just open it.
And now scraping all the likes from Twitter profile. If someone is trying to do the same or step by step, just let me know in comments. And if you are able to run automations on Windows, um, if you have any questions, just drop in comments and let me know. Great, Karan. Thanks, Swanand. If Thanks a lot, Chris, for confirming. I think rest everything is quite same, so we don't need to really go in depth and see. We will have a like dedicated webinar on different topics on recipes, prospector, how to make use of prospector, and every single thing. So I think this is it for in terms of installation. Very easy for Windows. Just download, click install, and done. Then you should be able to start running the automation, right? Windows apps are automatically updated as any new release is done. So you don't even need to download the app again and again. For Mac, we are working on automatic update very soon. So once that is done, you'll be able to or the app will be automatically updated. If anyone is facing any issues with our Windows setup, just let me know in comments. We will have a dedicated walkthrough, or we can even go through that right now. If everything is working for you, just confirm and let me know, so that we can move to some questions related to webhooks and Zapier integration, why they don't work in desktop. Okay, so just confirm the Windows part so that we can move to the next step. Okay,
The of this
Karan, I'm going to
content.
switch back to my screen. Since I feel that Windows setup is very
Sure.
easy, we don't need to go in depth. I'll move to my setup and see how to talk about some things in desktop. So you can now you can drop. Thanks a lot for joining in and showing us how to do this on Windows. Guys, I have Windows, but the problem is that when I start Windows in my Mac, my system starts like throwing some warnings, it starts hanging. So I did not want to do that. That is the reason why I asked Karan to show like Windows setup in his Windows computer. Um, let's talk about some questions, which is um, why we are not able to run webhooks and Zapier integration on desktop. The reason why is because like all these systems like integrations, Zapier, webhooks, or anything requires a system that can listen the events which they pass, right? So here is we have Zapier and here we have like TexAu Desktop app, right? TexAu Desktop app is sitting inside your computer, which can be on or off at some point, right? For example, if you are sleeping, then the and computer is off, your computer is like shut down, your computer is not active, or you're not doing anything on computer, it goes like in sleep mode, right? So Zapier will try to send you a data, but your computer is on sleep mode, desktop is sleeping as well, Windows app, or I mean like desktop app is sleeping as well. It will not be able to receive that event, right? So the only way to make that work is you need to keep your desktop app running 24/7 if you are using any integration on Zapier or webhooks, because as soon as something happens on Zapier, Zapier will try to send that data to your desktop app. Since desktop app may not be active at any point, so Zapier will start throwing that error, right? So the only way to make this work is to have your desktop app open 24/7, which is not possible if you are using desktop app in your own system, right? Obviously when we are sleeping, we don't want our computer to be on like 24/7, right? So that is the reason why Zapier and webhooks do not work, since they send events data at any point from any other tools or any other event. They try to send the data to TexAu Desktop app, and if it is not able to receive it, then it will start throwing warning. So that is the reason why webhooks and Zapier integration does not work in TexAu Desktop app. It works really well on TexAu Cloud because we send the data. Zapier or webhooks or Integromat integration will send the data to our TexAu Cloud. TexAu Cloud is up and running 24/7, right? You get the specific webhook URL and it is active 24/7. So it receives the data, it starts like processing the next step, right? Because TexAu Cloud is running 24/7. That is the reason why Zapier, webhooks, Integromat, or maybe like Pabbly or any of these integrations do not work on TexAu Desktop. But we are trying to make it work in the upcoming release. Hopefully if we are able to do it, we will release that integration, we will release that update. Basically what we are trying to do is that we will try to have a small like queue system in the middle, which will take Zapier data and wait for the TexAu Desktop to send us events. As soon as your desktop app comes back live again, we will pass from that queue system to your desktop app that data, and it should start the workflow, right? So we are trying to create a middleware where we will receive the Zapier events, webhook events, and have that stored so that when your desktop app is on again and we get an alert that okay, desktop app is on now, send me the data, it will pass the data to your desktop app and it will start the processing, right? So this is what we are trying to achieve. It is a bit technical thing, but I hope you got the point. You need to keep a desktop app open 24/7 to receive events from any external tool, which is not possible. That is the reason why Zapier or webhooks or any other tool or any other integration which is based on event does not work in TexAu Desktop app. We are trying to make that work, hopefully in the upcoming release. If you understood this point, just let me know in comments. I tried to simplify that whole thing for you. But since a lot of people had this question that why this Zapier or webhooks does not work in desktop, okay, just let me know in comments that hey, okay, I was able to understand some part. Even if you're able to understand some part, just drop in comment and let me know. Another question that someone had asked, that how we can manage multiple accounts on TexAu Desktop. Okay, so desktop is made specifically for one user, one device, and one account for each platform. We have multiple account feature on TexAu Cloud, but we did not release that in TexAu Desktop because we wanted to release the app only for one user, one account, and one device, right? If you have not activated unlimited time in your desktop, you can install in multiple devices and run TexAu Desktop app in different computers. Okay, if you don't have unlimited time, but if you have unlimited time, then it will allow you to only install in one device. I mean, the reason is very logical, right? We do not want our users to install in 10 different devices and have unlimited time and keep it running, right? What people will do, people will share the access to other people as well, other friends and family members or other agencies or their colleagues, and have them install TexAu Desktop app and keep it running 24/7, right? That does not make sense. It is not very logical from the business point of view. right? So this is the reason why if you have unlimited time, we only allow it in one user for one device only. If you don't have unlimited time, then you can install it in different computers and use it, right? So this is the reason why we don't have multi-account or unlimited time for unlimited devices for any user on our platform. I hope this was useful. I hope you were able to install the desktop app in your computer. You were able to run automations. We will have more advanced webinars in the upcoming time where we'll be discussing about how to create recipes, how to create prospectors, how to use prospector, how to get the emails, how to pass data from TexAu Desktop, any email or anything like that to any cold outreach campaign, cold outreach tool, and all that, right? So that whole thing, each of these topics is going to have a dedicated webinar. So we will be discussing like everything in very in depth of how recipes or how routing works, how to integrate anything on using recipes. So stay tuned for that and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And one last thing again, make sure to scan my code and connect me on LinkedIn. I love to stay connected with all of you. So I'm just showing my scan this code and send me a connection request. Let's stay in touch. um, Till then, I think we are done with this webinar. Hopefully I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow on all the search automations. So tomorrow we are going to list down all the search automations, make use of like use cases of each, talk about like what is the benefit of this search, what is the benefit of this search, what you need to do after getting the data, how you can make this useful for a business, right? So we'll be talking about Google search, Google Map search, Instagram search, Facebook search pages, Facebook search for profiles, LinkedIn search, LinkedIn Sales Navigator search, company, jobs, content, profiles, post, uh, Pinterest search, all kind of search. We are going to discuss that tomorrow. So it's going to be like a blast event where we'll be discussing about all the search, all the benefits of that, how to make it work, how to use CSV or how to use Google Sheet files to process tons of URLs at once using our text automations. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for tomorrow. I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Everyone, I don't want to take the names, but I see all the people who are here. Make sure to join our tomorrow's webinar. Rahul, you have one last question, which is, can I use through cloud through VPN? You can definitely use cloud through VPN, but uh, I mean, it won't really matter since VPN and proxies both are different. I will add a link for that. If you want to search, like read about VPN and proxy, how it both works, just search VPN and proxy. You will be able to see like how proxy and VPN works. VPN hides your location, proxy hides server location. This is the like fundamental thing. Just remember this line: VPN will always hide your location, proxies will always hide your location, sorry, server location, right? So VPN, my location, proxy, server location, right? And in our case, we need to hide our TexAu server location, so we need a proxy. If you want to hide your VPN, your location, then you need to like use VPN. I mean, a lot of people here in all the other like all other countries as well use VPN to access like some websites which are banned. Why? Only because they want to hide their location, right? They want to show that, hey, I'm accessing from like US, maybe I'm accessing from like Thailand, right? So they use VPN to change their location, but proxy is used for changing server location. This is the major like difference between the two: VPN your location, proxy server location. Just remember this, and you will never have any problem with understanding VPN or proxy. Okay. Swamanand, you have one question. Do I need to buy a set proxy if I'm a single user using the app? No, you don't need to use proxies or buy proxies if you're using desktop app. If you're using cloud, ideally you should not get any warning. But if you start getting any warning, just use proxies. You can use best proxy and VPN.com, which is called best proxy and VPN.com. It is a very good website for finding proxies, and you can get a proxy as cheap as like $5 a month. So from there, just find the proxy nearest to your location and purchase that. It works really well with our platform. um, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give a thumbs up at the end, and so that we can close this. And I'll get back to I'll go to bed with a very happy moment. Just give it a thumbs up and let me know that you enjoyed today's webinar. Okay, I'm watching comments.